I wonder what's for dinner.
Chaos.
It's what's for dinner.
Are we doing a side mission?
No, I'm selecting mission.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to rush you.
No, it's okay. See, because I think we've got a level 100 mission as our next story mission.
Oh, speak of unrelated, I looked up how to level cap the jobs past 30 because I saw it was possible. We have to beat the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that what we're heading for?
I don't know.
Because like we're level 90 now, according to my average equipment level. And none of the side quests, well, one of them's 92, I guess.
If this is the end of the game, that seems very short, unless they intend you, because, well, maybe like the...
There's some DLC coming out this week or something. Is this, like maybe we're catching up just in time.
Time loopy shenanigans is what I would maybe expect to happen. Maybe that's what it means. I don't know.
Okay. Could we maybe be setting up, what if this is like a Bravely Default situation where we're gonna have to beat the game four times because
like
we're
5 times in a row,
doing so many different versions of history, but it's also kind of exactly the same.
It's basically the same thing, but
man, I like that game and I like that concept, but its execution maybe we could have figured something else out. Let's try this level 100 shit.
Yeah, I do like it. I do like it. I think it's a fun time. But I just never beat the game. That final boss fight was a lot of cheese.
The final,
I know what happens. I know
the final ending bit to that game is so good.
I know.
Like it is such a great use of its mechanic.
Yeah.
To turn around and make it a plot thing. Yeah. I loved.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it hard because I feel like, it's one of the shitty. You needed the weird grind to it to make that have the impact it had, maybe. But
yeah,
I'm also a big JRPG apologist, and I'm like, no, you need 100 hours, so you care.
Grant, why am I still wearing a stupid hat?
Well, I did optimize, and this is what it gave you, so
Could you get some better hats for me? Thanks.
All right, I'll just have to pick up more loot.
This is our fault. This must be our reward for purifying the crystals.
Okay, so we were kind of piecing together that maybe we weren't the good guys. Maybe we were bringing darkness about.
Look at us. We would look like bad guys to you?
Nah, we're the heroes. I don't want to kill Chaos anymore. I forgive Chaos.
I want to love Chaos.
I've changed my view entirely. I've done a complete 180.
I've just suddenly decided that everything I wanted to do is maybe cringe and lame.
I decided not to. I've decided to kill the part of me that cringes.
So this is Final Fantasy 15. It said, or supposedly.
Oh, it is? I don't recognize. Well,
look at all the modern accoutrements.
I guess that's true. It does look like modern day Tokyo,
aka Quadratum Grant.
Oh snap!
Sora's gonna show up.
Okay, so if Sora met Jack, what kind of conversation would they have?
Jack! What do you know? What do you know who he's off the bat?
Yeah, like, hey, okay, so he would obviously like see the Heartless, or Jack would see the Heartless or something and be like, Chaos, and like jump into action or whatever.
Yeah. And then
but then he wouldn't be able to beat him because he doesn't have the Keyblade or whatever. Yeah. So I think in this universe everyone gets like edgy JRPG outfits, like Goofy's wearing a fedora and like Donald's got this silly helmet I'm wearing.
Yeah.
And Sora looks kind of like a red mage or something.
Oh, hold on. I am full on items, apparently. Could we go to... I need to go to the cubes and drop shit off, I think.
Gotta drop some kids off at the cube.
Yeah. So Sora has a Fedora.
A Fedora?
Yeah. And then I
have to look
like
that
the
one up in
idea
your
that
thesaurus.
Goofy is like... He's like the knight still, so he could maybe have his goofy little dark knight
Goofy
helmet
could
or
have
something.
Goofy could have the Dark Knight helmet.
I could see that. And then
Sora, Chaos has gotten everywhere. We gotta kill him.
Oh, Goofy, it's not. This is the Heartless. We've been killing these things forever. What are you talking about?
No, Sora, this is different. I don't think Jack has a heart. I think Jack is plotting against us, Sora.
He doesn't have a heart, so that means Jack is
Sora, we have to kill him first.
Goofy, what's come over you? My friend Goofy.
Suddenly, Goofy's eyes turn jet black as Jack stares at him and goes, "Chaos has claimed another."
Oh no! And then okay.
Sora, do you really trust this fucker instead of me? What's wrong with you, Sora?
Sora's eyes are shifting around like, whoa, Goofy, can we say that?
Who's gonna stop me? This punk?
And then he knocks Jack down with his shield.
So Goofy, no, that's my best friend Jack.
Let's go see. Can we break these?
Yeah, I don't
Yes,
know.
they do have a health bar.
So that was
There we go.
Ah,
there
there
we
we
go. See, it was a puzzle. You had to break the thing, open
Yeah.
door.
pretty rough.
Yeah, the puzzle of
Not just monsters,
break shit harder.
but something.
I feel like if you had interdimensional portals that connected to
Oh, okay.
anti-puzzle, that one.
Blood for
Yeah, that was one of those tricksy puzzles.
If you
So
had to
long as
like,
information is good.
you have access to multiple dimensions, and this dimension is like, hey, you walk in the doors and it's cold now. Okay, we have this thing called air conditioning, I imagine, in this little castle here.
Oh, someone's mastered the summon spirit Undine and is cooling this room for us. Excellent. That's my favorite thing in like JRPGs and stuff, when they make like basic stuff the work of like, oh, we've tethered an elder god to it and now it is our home or something.
Yeah.
Like the things that we figured out with mundane things, this fantasy world had to make magical.
Grant, what you don't know is that it is magic. All of it's magical.
Technology might as well be magic to the unlearned. Like, okay. One of my old theories as a kid was that Jesus was actually a time traveler.
Sure.
And all the stuff he was doing was just via technology or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you cured my illness or whatever. It's like, well, he had antibiotics that would be made like 1,000 years later or something.
Yeah, and just injected those
Still
into his
not quite
eyeballs.
sure how he got through the crucifixion.
Well, in the future, nobody dies.
Oh, okay. It's just like that's just
That's just what
everybody
happened.
gets a re-res spell.
Everybody gets born with a.
The auto born again.
That was my
Sorry, no, yeah,
that was my
yeah,
kill
you-
switch.
Yeah, you had some dust from BC in your nose, and it was working its way out, Mr. Time Traveler.
Yeah.
I know your secrets. I know your lies.
Oh, this
I don't
is
know where we're going.
Elevator. We're going up. Is where we're going.
Hell yeah, going down, Mr.
All right,
Tyler.
You tell me. Are we going up or down?
Look, I don't have a jump button, so I can't use that to test if I would hit the ceiling if I jumped. So I'm gonna say we went down.
Should we check it out?
She did
I
say
found some
I'm
cubes,
down for cubes. They didn't say I'm up for cubes.
Everyone's down for cubes,
Have you
baby.
noticed that? Like you can be up for something and down for something at the same time.
I don't know when the switch happened, but I now always say I am down for things. I very rarely will refer to myself as up for things.
I feel like I still will sometimes say, yeah, I'm up for that. But I definitely down is the predominant place.
Like, oh yeah, I'm down for some Mickey D's. I'm down to play some Minecraft.
I'm down for that clown.
Yeah, I am down to clown. What am I? What you're down to clown, or what? Are you up to up? Like, what do you do?
I'm up to.
Like, you can be up to snuff.
You can't be up to fuck, right? You have to be down to fuck.
You're an listen here, you little up fuck. sounds like a good insult. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, is this a button?
Oh, can we go in that
Oh, it won't
elevator?
open
I saw
from
it,
this
but I
side.
figured.
It won't open from this
Yeah.
side.
You see, when things glow red in video games, Kieran, that often means they're locked.
That means that it's a weak point, dummy.
But I appreciate your willingness to test. That's very scientific of you.
See, I'm being the time traveler dedicated to science that I am.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You're using your futuristic skills of the scientific method. We won't discover what that. We won't dig up the scientific method for another 8,000 years. The method the aliens left behind for us.
Yeah.
Because you think humans came up with that stuff? No way.
Absolutely not. No
What
way.
humans' first instinct is to test a hypothesis.
No. Have you seen a baby?
Babies are my answer to why I believe humans are inherently bad. I feel like that's maybe a hot take these days. But like, you don't have to teach a baby to steal candy from another baby.
You don't have to.
They know how to do that without ever being taught. know what they do need to be told how to do? Share.
See, but I think there's something to be said for like the capacity to like learn that is like, you know, maybe that's part of like the bigger thing, you know?
Is that, oh, okay, so being capable of being good makes you born good?
I'm not saying you're born good.
No,
but
there's
like,
one or the other. You have to be
okay.
born good or bad. That's the rule.
Oh, well.
Sorry, I don't know if you missed that memo.
Hang on, I'm down. Can you help me?
Oh, I was busy punching this unicorn.
See, Grant,
Oh, God.
you learned that you can help others. If you were inherently evil, like
I'm calling
me,
for help
I'm
now.
just gonna say fuck you. I don't need to help my friend because my friend is lame.
I have a.
Oh, hold on, I changed my mind. My friend's cool.
I did it. I lived.
After
I
some
convinced
moments
him
of
to be good.
introspection,
Proving my true evilness, I tricked him into being good and bringing me
Ooh,
back.
yeah, being good to be evil
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like that. That's the fucking.
I say
died
you gotta
again.
be cruel to be kind sometimes.
Is that? You've never
think
said
that's
that to me.
I think that's a song lyric maybe.
I've never
like
heard that.
I feel like I've heard that string of words together before.
You gotta be cruel to be kind.
Yeah.
It sounds like it'd have a southern twang to it.
See, it's the opposite, where you have to be kind to be cruel in this situation. What's something I heard the other day that was like, you know, one of those like, this is definitely an old turn of phrase or something, or like an old knowledge, but it was something where like, trust is a knife you give someone or something. Like, it's
Oh my
just like
God.
like one of those like very pessimistic people will betray you comments. But you know, the you can only get betrayed by a friend type thing.
Yeah.
Enemies can't do that.
Is there a new equipment thing? I pulled up my thing to put new items on, and it said accessories can be equipped to equipment slots. I did not see that before.
Is there like I know DLC was coming soon. Is there already like an update or something that's just like general?
Because I did my little thingies, and it gave me a
Hey,
little
you're
window.
right. I got that too.
I have
Equipped to each battle set, accessories grant special abilities that cannot be attained by weapons or armor. Maybe we just recently got accessories.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm giving myself a little stamina +2 with these bracelets.
You're gonna need it.
I got that stam.
I like that I walk into the room with the beds, and she's like, "I'm not doing so hot. Like, can I take a nap?"
Yeah. It's a Pokemon game. Every time you find a bed, that's a secret rest zone.
Remember in Harry Potter when he broke his arm and then he had to drink the bone growing juice?
The bone juice.
Yeah, when he had to drink the bone
juiced
juice.
some fresh Harry, we juiced these bones for you. I hope you
Harry?
enjoy.
Harry,
Oi, Harry Potter.
Harry, we got some plump bone juice for you.
It's me, Ron Weasley. I squeezed it from the bone
I
this
squeezed
morning.
the lead of the bone.
Ron Squeezely.
No,
that's why
Ron
he's-
Weasley with his patented Ron Squeezely.
Yeah. Behold the Ron Squeezely. No one escapes my grip.
Is this
Is this
the...
different? I think did we unlock this?
Oh, there's a thing over here.
I found a portal.
Siren is probably allergic to thing?
Monsters.
Lightner?
All I know is I want to kill this portal. I knocked over this beautiful statue of a saint.
Couldn't have been
I feel
that
like
good.
we're
I never heard of him.
I feel like we're acting in favor of chaos is all I'm gonna say.
Well, maybe it was like a saint
This seems like
to
chaos actions.
You know, maybe it was like an evil dude. Just because he's got a pretty little statue doesn't mean he's a cool guy. A lot of bad
Yes,
people with
that's fair.
statues.
I don't care about it.
Name one.
Look at the real ass city down there.
Or light and dark. Who cares?
Oh, this is Final Fantasy 15.
Literal
I want to get in
ass-
a car with my bros.
Literal ass quadratum down there.
Something to replace that purpose you lost.
Literal square
I need a name.
quad
Something to kill.
city.
I'm nothing
The
but
Quad City
out.
DJ. Oh shit!
Quad City
Quadratum
DJs.
Quad City
Oh
DJs.
my fucking god, dude.
You wouldn't understand.
Sora, are you ready to jam that heartless? If you want, come on and jam. If you want to slam.
Come on and slam.
If
Mamma jam.
they call it the Big Bam. All right, but what about because of the Fox merger? There's the King of the Hill world. And now officially Bobby is a Disney princess, and one of the princesses of heart.
A xenomorph is a Disney princess. What? Is it just?
Whoop.
Never mind.
No, go ahead.
No.
Taking it back.
Oh. No. I'm just gonna work. We'll get to that later.
I understand.
Yeah.
Some things are better left unsaid.
We already talked about it. You know, it's just like I can't break this fucking thing. Go away.
I keep like taking a lot of damage, but I'm not dying, so you know, I think I'm doing okay. I'm just running through my potions.
Yeah, I'm getting hurt too, but I feel like we're doing it.
All right, Cactuar,
Fyraga, Thundaga.
Oh, I'm gonna squeeze him. Yeah, he's got a fun little cartoon sound.
Good.
See, like, Final Fantasy is. Oh, you know what? Hey, this reminds me. Final Fantasy is something where I've gone on record saying this. Not played a lot of the numbered entries, to be honest, but I feel like through cultural osmosis, I kind of just have nostalgia for a lot of like Final Fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
Like Cactuar, I knew what a Tonberry was.
Yeah,
and
you know that stuff.
Like Marlboros, bombs and stuff. But that reminds me, I used the term cultural osmosis in front of my parents while I was at home. And my grandmother in particular was like, who would come up with a term like cultural osmosis other than you, Grant? Like it was some weird thing that they'd never heard.
Really?
And like, you know I'm on internet circles that they're not in. I've probably, heard different terms when it comes to maybe media analysis or something.
That's definitely a nerd term.
But as soon as I went like, well, you know what osmosis is, you know what culture is, it makes sense. You understood immediately what I meant, right?
Yeah.
But I just felt like I was getting razzed for no reason, and so I'm just asking the audience, if one of your friends unprompted mentioned knowing something via cultural osmosis, would you make them feel like a pariah?
Well, Grant, they're nerds. Your parents aren't nerds.
Oh shit, you're right.
Like
okay.
that's the difference.
You guys are a bunch of nerds if you're watching this. I forgot.
They know what cultural osmosis means because they're a bunch of nerds.
Yeah.
But that's fine. It's a good term. Are we going the right way? I have no idea.
I can't tell if this is the elevator we came through.
I think it might be because this is like I think the main. I just
stay on point. Remember, we got your back.
Is it straight ahead?
We got your back.
This is the portal room. The room at the beginning of Portal 1.
These are fist-proof glass windows.
And then there was like another room that had a broken like a barrier that we couldn't walk through. And then we walked that way, and then we walked up that pillar, and it wrapped around everything. That is my only complaint about this game, I think, is can I have a mini map?
Yes, I would love a map of some sort. Because I do feel like I'm never quite sure, especially with a lot of these like kind of more corridor levels. Also, I'm being a big dum-dum and can't go up this little bridge thing.
So we killed these two generators, which did something. Was there a...
We for sure came up here?
I mean, I don't know about for sure. Maybe.
We did. Okay, yes. I see a treasure chest we grabbed. All right, yeah, and then we run this way, and it wraps around.
And then it wraps around here, and you're...
I'm going to meet you at the end.
Right? You're over here?
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up? Yep, okay. So yeah, that circles around.
Yeah.
Like, maybe if I wasn't having scintillating conversation with my good friend, the layouts of these dungeons would be less mysterious to me. But...
Maybe...
I also know I inherently have a bad sense of direction, so this would probably be, a struggle, even if this was literally all I was looking at.
So the red stuff, right? Red was a barrier.
Red seems to be like barrier you took down.
Was a barrier, is no longer a barrier. Oh, hey, here we go.
Former barrier. Hey, we got enemies. That's a good sign. Oh, I keep forgetting those bombs are gonna blow up.
Good job. Now on to the next.
I also keep thinking Jed is an enemy.
He is.
I mean, he's an enemy of the state. He's wanted in like every county. All right, hit this and back up.
I wonder if I could have blown it up. Oh, hold on. Can I do that? Oh, I mean, you can just hit it with a stick, I guess.
I thought the bomb was gonna blow up. Yes, there is.
You better give me those.
I love this Gecko and Nico and Ogre Killer.
I didn't tell you my gecko story. Okay, so I went to the geckos are like kind of like native to Texas in spots. Like they're just house geckos and shit, right?
I seen them. This looks like a door we could open from this side.
You've seen them like in your house or anything or what?
I mean, no, not like in my house, but I've definitely seen lizards outside, and I assume they're geckos.
Because I went to the so I wear glasses, right? Because I'm a dork. And I had I was like kind of like in the middle of the night. I had to go to the bathroom.
Not sure where we're going.
I saw a fucking what looked like is that a big bug? What the fuck is that?
Inside?
In my bathroom, there was a baby gecko.
Whoa,
and I was
baby?
It was a baby. It was a literal tiny little ass baby gecko.
Now, see, I wish that's like, because like we've kind of had some like flies and stuff in our house lately. And like in my head, that means like, well, if there's flies and like bugs flying around, spiders are probably not far away. And like, look, I get it. I know you're one of those types who's like gets along with spiders and you're cool with them.
Yeah.
I'm not. Me and like whatever's in my might be my grandfather here talking, but like there's no such thing as a good spider. I'm gonna go ahead and go on record with that one.
Sure.
You know what? And if I'm on the wrong side of history on this one, so be it. I'm willing to take that bullet. But just me and spiders don't get along. However, if flying bugs and stuff in my house meant I'd be finding lizards around every so often, way more into that. That's way more fun.
Yeah, pretty dang cool. I
guess
this is the way to
maybe
go.
there's a chance the lizards will also eat spiders. So maybe it's a second tier
exactly.
invitation.
They'll eat all those dang bugs. But I saw that gecko, and then we were about to go to a fucking con, and so I got the gecko. I put him in a little cup and everything, and I was just like.
He's my best friend.
He's not my best friend now because I did not keep him. But like for like 3 hours I was there like, taking care of him for a sec, and I was thinking, man, is this the day where I just say, all right, little buddy, you're my pet now? But if I've decided
I've claimed you.
I put him outside in the little with this nice little shaded spot. So
you let him go, and if he came back, you knew it was real.
Yes. If another gecko shows up in my house, that gecko is now my pet.
That gecko is. You see, that gecko went home and said, like, hey, guess what? Not a dangerous place. We can go in there, and it's the creature living in there, the human in there is chill. It's all right. Yeah, they'll let us go for free. Had every chance to keep me in captivity and chose not to, so this is a good house.
Yeah.
And then that gecko's friend is gonna come in expecting to be set free, and you're gonna be like, I've got a home for you, little guy. And he'll never see his little gecko family again.
I don't know. I don't think they have little gecko families, from what I have understood.
You're right. They're pods of geckos. I forgot that's the term.
Yeah.
They don't make families. They make pods.
They have a clutch of eggs.
I always thought that word sounded gross.
It's a kind of a gross word.
Even though you can like clutch things, that can just be an action you take with your hand.
I'm
like clutching at these pearls.
I've always loved lizards. I've never had a pet reptile. My parents would never let me have any reptile pet because my both of my parents are just squeamish about like every little thing. I want like a little garter snake, like the fucking all it does is eat crickets. No, harms nobody. Like can't do anything. They're like, no, can't have it. I'm like, oh. So
we can't have something slithery.
And I know we're probably gonna end up moving and shit.
You want this avatar of Satan in our home, Kieran? Really?
It has its.
Now, anyway, listen to your metal. Here's Kiss.
Yeah. That was never the argument, but
I had a feeling. Yeah, I had geckos as a kid. I got 2 of them. I got them both the same Christmas. Like I want to say I was maybe in the 3rd grade or something.
That's fun.
But the weird thing, like I got 2 of them. One of them died within a week. The other one lived like 8 years. So
Hell
it's
yeah.
just like one of you was ready to stick this out. The other, I was unprepared maybe to take care of a health issue you had that I had not identified. But Fred the fat-tailed gecko was a stalwart buddy who saw me through junior high and high school.
That's cute.
And I didn't have, if I had access to the technology I have now, I always wanted to make, because I had like, I I had my pet gecko, and I loved playing and building cities with Legos. And so I wanted to have like Jurassic Park 2, the dinosaurs roaming in the city.
Yeah.
And I was just gonna have him eat like little crickets or something in my little Lego town, and I would like record it and make a big movie out of it, but just never had the tech on hand to do that.
That's fun. Yeah, because I've been getting really, really into watching people like build terrariums and shit.
Oh yeah.
And just like all this stuff. Oh, hold on, there's lore.
Lore.
The desperate hunger gnawing at the strangers' hearts was put there by the Lufenians. The urge to destroy chaos is the principle that will guide them, and through it, the overall quantity of darkness in this world will be diminished. That is why he fights, even now. But what will become of him when chaos in all its current forms is defeated? When he rediscovers his own links to Lufenia, what then will be his reason to fight? If he cannot remember his final goal, it is then that my services as shepherd will surely be needed, though I genuinely hope that he can recall his true mission without my need for intervention.
So Lufenians are the
ancient aliens.
Oh yeah, the Anunnaki.
I'm so proud of you! Wow,
Okay.
you got
Look,
it.
I've been trying to learn more about this universe, this giant joke of a universe we inhabit.
Yeah, all the real life lore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
so
the-
you're
all
gonna
the
be chilling with
backstory.
me when Nibiru comes back in like 80
Yeah.
years.
Do
Do you know about the wandering planet?
I do not.
Oh,
Please
okay, well
enlighten
that's
me.
where they came from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like, are we? So I feel like the
Are we
the
gonna open
sci-fi.
this? We gonna open this now?
Yeah,
We gonna do
I'm
this
curious.
now?
I want to know the theories.
All right, okay,
'cause,
well
like,
here's because like all right. First of all, okay, I have to like fucking underscore double underline. All right, I don't believe this shit's real, but
Okay.
I think it's really
Sure.
fun.
Wink. Yes.
Yeah,
Correct.
no,
Obviously.
okay, good. I'm
Not
just-
at all true. Wink.
Yeah,
Wink.
not at all true. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know, don't. If anybody asks, you didn't hear it from me, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Yeah.
The lore is that there's a planet called Nibiru where the Sumerians said that they talk about these people who from the sky came or whatever. And so these people came from the sky, and then they're the ones who took, there was like this like primordial creature, like the kind of like the Neolithic hominids that they had around.
Okay.
Cro-Magnon man and all that.
So like cave-ish men.
Yeah.
Not quite, but
Neanderthalish type stuff.
Okay.
And then they
Neanderthal, we'll call him. For
yeah.
now.
And then so the little aliens showed up, and because some people tell you they showed up because they wanted a specific type of gold that is only on Earth, but like if you wanted gold,
that was going to be my question. Is I feel like the
asteroids you could
sci-fi
go to.
answer is always like we have some resource that they don't.
Yeah, it's like,
and that's why they put us here.
There's so
to
many
mine it
resources
for them.
everywhere else. Just go mine an asteroid, blow an
I feel
asteroid
like
up if you need gold.
I feel like space is very vast. I
Yeah.
feel like anything you can find here, there's enough universe. If there was a race intelligent enough to create us, I would think they would also probably be smart enough to.
Yeah, they would know that they could just
find it
anywhere. But anyways, okay, so just don't bust their balls. Okay, just go with the lore.
Yeah. Hey.
So
Mine is not to wonder why. Mine is but to do and understand.
yeah, exactly. So there's like this little gold, right? And then so they needed people to mine the gold in like fucking the Fertile Crescent, fucking Africa shit. Okay, so that's like
Yeah.
where man started. Was that area because they took a bunch of like pre-human dudes and made them all smart, and then used them to make to mine gold. Okay, that's that. And there's like all
Okay.
these little
And
ancient
that's what El
quarries and
Dorado
shit.
was.
Okay, yeah, not jumping the gun there.
Okay, sorry.
But yeah, so you got all the humans that get all this shit, and then eventually one of the gods, like but they're still like human-like. Like a lot of our traits that we have is because like the stories of the gods being quite human is like that's where
So
we
we
get our
were made
traits
in the
from.
God's image.
Made in the God's image, and so just
Okay.
like humans, the gods are they have their little squabbles and things. They're kind of humanish in that
They're
way.
petty god arguments.
Yeah, exactly. They have their little god arguments, and one of the gods was like kind of Promethean in a way. Unleal, I believe, is the one who was cool. Maybe it was the other guy. I don't remember.
He was pretty neat.
Yeah, one of them was cool and was like, "Hey, I think these creatures could maybe be a little smarter, and maybe we shouldn't be using them to like mine all this stupid trash."
We'll let them eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And trust me, it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be a grand old time.
I'll convince the lady. It'll work.
And so then, you know, they did, and then we got smart, and then the other gods got pissed off. They had a giant little god fight, and then people talk about that a bunch, but they left a bunch of them, like, all started, like, got all pissed off, and then they scattered to different parts of the globe to go, like, fuck you, I'm gonna go do shit in Aztec town. And then that's why there's pyramids over there, and why there's pyramids in Egypt and all that shit, because they all went to different spots.
So wait, so it's not that only one religion was right, it's that they were all right and they're all fighting.
Basically the same, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the meme, right? That's the meme. And from a story, like a thing, it's always a fun twist to me.
From a lore perspective.
Yeah, I love when the twist is there's ancient aliens and every religion is actually the same, blah blah blah, whatever. I love that shit. I think it's very fun, and it's like it puts the the JRPG kill God thing like firmly in your hands. So just like hell yeah.
It makes it seem that much more attainable, and like these mythical beings could maybe have been thwarted if they were, just nerds looking for people to mine their gold.
So when the secret plot twist to everything I ever make involves aliens, just let it be known that
understand that he's inspired by Mother Earth, Mother Gaia,
this is
and
based
her
on
lore.
a true story.
Yeah, based on the incredibly true story.
Which is the fucking somebody I was watching Brandon Sanderson, big author dude. Real famous author guy, Mistborn, Wheel of Time, bunch of shit.
Okay, I've heard of those.
Doing he has all of his like little writing lectures are on YouTube and shit. And he was talking about Battlefield Earth, and I was like, my guy, did you read Battlefield Earth? Do you know what Battlefield Earth is?
I've heard the name. I don't think I can tell you.
People talk about the movie. Because the movie John Travolta put together because he's a Scientologist and he wanted to get put together. It's a book that L. Ron Hubbard did before founding Scientology, right?
Maybe that's okay.
And
that might be where I've heard of it.
Same thing where like a lot of that like shit in that book is like would eventually become the religion Scientology and stuff. And it's whoa, what the fuck? But
he's a big crystal dragon.
He's a little crystal dragon now.
That's pretty sweet. I like that a lot.
Whoa, he looks so cool.
Oh jeez, and he got me with his crystals.
Oh wow, you like got one shot there, bucko. Hold on. I wanted to point that out and not lose the cool moment in this thing here.
I think it's neat.
But hey, Ultima, get fucked.
I'm over here just chipping away at this stamina meter.
I love hearing the...
Yeah, just when I give him the old helicopter treatment, put him in the propeller. Have you ever ridden in a helicopter? That seems super scary to me.
Some of my life is a blur, Grant, you have to realize.
Okay. No, that's fine.
To where, like, I think I might have, on at a young age for a school thing.
Like a fair or something?
I remember in school somewhere there was a helicopter. Ohio State Fair.
Could have been. Did you go to a gathering of the Juggalos with their dangerous helicopter rides?
I did not go to a dangerous helicopter ride gathering of the Juggalos, unfortunately.
Okay, well, then you've never really lived.
Is Ultima on cooldown? What?
Whatever, this thing's dead.
Oh, wow, okay.
Level 100 mission ain't nothing. Oh wait,
you got?
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Elden Ring.
Wait.
Look at the branches. Look at the branches. There are golden tree branches.
Oh, I missed it. I didn't realize that this was all connected. Turns out I am the one in the golden mask, and
what game is gonna do that, Grant?
You're the dung
what
eater.
Game is gonna pull like just the? It's all connected. Like, does it have to be Fortnite now?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Ooh, when Wreck-It Ralph shows up in Kingdom Hearts 5?
Sora, over here, look, it's Minecraft. And down here, Elden Ring.
This is the Dark Souls of the internet.
Yeah. When in Kingdom Hearts, Wreck-It Ralph is staring at the Death Star and goes, "This is the Dark Souls of Heartless." And Captain America goes, "That's right, Ralph."
That's right, Ralph. And turns and then kisses the alien queen and goes, "Isn't that right, honey?"
That's right, Mr. Wreck-It. And then the alien queen's just like,
Come from.
they all work together, and but Heartless.
And then Baby Yoda shows up, and then Baby Yoda and Kermit the Frog.
And Heartless Homer Simpson is like, but Merge.
And then Lois shows up and goes, "Peter, what's happening? I'm
Peter, remember the time you had your heart?
And then there's a knock at the door, and then suddenly, holy crap! Is that Jeff Bezos?
Holy crap! Is that Zaldin of the Winds? Organization member number 3?
And then Zaldin says, "No,
I'm Dylan.
No, I'm Dylan. And Peter, you have to understand, you are also a nobody."
Oh no, I'm Zetter.
Pexter.
Yes, that's right, Axel. Member 14, Pexel. Pextel.
Mortar and Pextel, I always said.
And then Sora has to kill him, and he doesn't. He never recovers from that. And that's the dark middle chapter of the saga. That's Kingdom Hearts 5. We saved that one for the middle chapter.
Kingdom Hearts 5 is the dark middle chapter.
Bookmark this video. Come back here in like 8 years when Kingdom Hearts 5 comes out, and everything we predicted is true, and we can know. Mr. Nomura, thank you for watching. I'm so glad you're a fan.
Thanks for watching, Nomura. I'm so happy you're my biggest fan. I said that I on record, I think I've trusted Nomura longer than I've trusted any other human being in my life. So I'm gonna say that.
Glad to know it's mutual. Yeah. Glad to see the game recognized game over here when he takes our ideas. But it's okay. I'm saying this into a microphone. You have all. I resign all rights and creative license to these characters and concepts. Pexter is a open source character. Uses you. This is one of those OCs please do steal.
Yeah, it's all for you, baby.
Anyways, come back next time for more exciting antics like this, Mr. Nomura. Thank you again. Arigato gozaimasu.